Well, it's almost the perfect time to start planting alfalfa. And Alex, what are some things that producers need to think about when it comes to planting?
So the first thing that producers need to check on their field is alfalfa ototoxicity. That goes to fields that previously had alfalfa in the last 2 years. Old alfalfa stands can produce some substances that can inhibit the seedling of new alfalfas coming. We have a fact sheet, alfalfa ototoxicity, the reason for rotate alfalfa fields. I highly recommend that producers check that fact sheet. In the end of the fact sheet, we have a table where they can access the risk of alfalfa ototoxicity in their own fields. Then the second thing to check is soil fertility. Does the soil has a good pH, P and K?
Now, when it comes to soil preparation, is there anything that producers need to think about in that regard?
Yes, we need to keep in mind that alfalfa seed is a very tiny and small seed, so that's supposed to be in the very top of the soil. So when we prepare the soil seeding bed, what we need to have is a very firm seed bedding. So it's supposed to be firm at a point that where we step with our boot, that bedding cannot sink more than 1/4 of an inch. If it sinks like a 1/2 inch or 1 inch, you need to firm a little more.
Well, you mentioned seeds, so what are some, when it comes to selecting varieties, what should producers think about in that area?
So there is no one fits all here. We need to select a variety that is specific for each area. But there are some things that must have in that seed as traits. First, winter hardness and fall dormance. When you talk about Oklahoma, the rate for winter hardness is supposed to be 3 or 4 and fall dormance 4 to 5. Why? Because those are the varieties that can survive during our winter and start to grow properly during spring and stop growing properly during the fall. So those are the two main things I need to think. After, check on your area, which are the most common diseases and pests that you have, and select a variety that are resistant to those pests and disease. The National Alfalfa and Forage Alliance every year release the alfalfa variety ratings, and there they describe which varieties are resistant to different diseases and pests. I think that that's a very good material to check when selecting a variety. And finally, yield potential, and that can just be done and selected properly when we have alfalfa variety trials around the state close to your area to select.
All right, thanks, Alex. If you'd like some more information on what Alex just talked about, go to our website, sunup.okstate.edu.